What's up YouTube, Christo here, and this is going to be kind of my introduction to the music vinyl community. I already have one, I've uploaded it, but I had a bunch of videos I wanted to put up at the same time, and even though I have another channel that is, in my terms, well-founded, I wasn't supposed to have the 15-minute cap on my videos for this channel, but for some reason I still do, and I haven't been able to get it lifted. I had a whole bunch of videos that I wanted to release all at once, but I'm having a lot of problems. Few of them I did manage to get uploaded, but for some reason several of the 15-minute plus videos I just can't get up. So welcome to my channel. If you're from my fragrance channel, perfume channel, welcome. Thank you for following me over here. I'm not going to necessarily be doing reviews as much, but just want to talk about records, my collection, what I'm picking up, some thoughts on new releases, etc., etc. There will be reviews, but I'm not really going to focus primarily on that. Yeah, really looking forward to it. I'm a huge music fan, and just kind of gotten reintroduced to collecting vinyl. I used to when I was in high school, like 20 years ago, and then I moved abroad for a really long time where it was basically just impossible to even get good CDs, let alone good records. So now that I'm back in Canada and I'm kind of stable, let's say, and I kind of have a permanent address now, and a little bit of money to invest. I'm starting back up my record collection, kind of getting rid of my CDs, but still keeping hold of my MP3s, but that's a whole other story. So I got a few things I picked up. I'm going to do an unboxing here, and then I got an album I've been listening to recently, and just some supplies I picked up today. So first, been really digging Swans recently, and I have to admit partially because the Great Annihilator will be reissued very soon. I think next week, 15th, if I'm not mistaken, or at least that's when my pre-order will be shipped. But yeah, I'm a huge Swans fan. I kind of overlooked a lot of their earlier stuff, their middle era stuff, and I have to admit the Great Annihilator isn't my favorite album. The kind of 90s or middle era Swans, as I kind of refer to them, I find some of their stuff to be really goofy, like that kind of goofy gothy stuff, goth rock. And this album is really interesting because it doesn't really fit in with their early stuff, even though the Swans EP is, I think, their earliest major release. I find it really different than even like Filth that came soon after. And this is a really great album. I overlooked this for a long time. Was listening to it again last night. Sensitive Skin, the second track on the B-side, amazing. I absolutely loved it. I've listened to the whole EP and then I put Sensitive Skin on again, I think maybe even twice. Really great track. My copy is signed by Michael Gira. Gira, I think it's actually pronounced. From what it seems, either all of these were signed by him or most of them. Several people on Discogs saying that they have signed copies, and the other like 4 copies I've seen of this, like on record store shelves, have been signed as well. And this is still, you can get this for like 10 Canadian dollars, like 7 or 8 US, off Discogs, like lightly used. This is an awesome album, seriously, if you're into that. No wave. It's actually not that brutal compared to like their albums that came soon after, but man, it's really great. Picked up some record stuff today, some inner sleeves. I'm going to kind of overhaul my collection and just get rid of the kind of shoddy packaging, or some of the albums that I bought used that came with like ripped inner sleeves or like really ratty jackets and stuff like that. So I'm going to go through and kind of do an overhaul, make things look a little bit nicer. I picked up some 7-inch boxes for storing my 7-inch records, which is pretty cool because I honestly wasn't really that intrigued by 7 inches, and then I started kind kind of avidly collecting certain artists, and you know, I guess the ones that I'm really actively collecting do have numerous 7-inches. So I started getting those, and I was like, you know what, they're kind of cool. You can often get some interesting ones for $2 or $3, and often you can just add them to a shipment for free or minimal increase in shipping costs. So I've been getting a lot of 7-inches lately, and just kind of had a problem storing them. They're just kind of like rattling around in one of my drawers where I keep my turntable. But I got a bunch of these before, and they're really great. They didn't hold as many as I thought they would, or as they're advertised to. Said it'd hold 25, but I think that literally just means like the empty, or just the bare 45, not including like packaging and sleeves and, you know, inserts, etc., etc. So I had to go back and get some more. But anyways, now for the best part. I think I know what this is. There's 2 packages of larger size that I've been waiting for in the mail, and I think I know which one this is, because the other one is mostly 7 inches, and this is pretty heavy. Let me see before I actually announce what it is, because it may not be that. I'm pretty sure it is, because the other one wouldn't be nearly this heavy. Yeah, okay, I think it's that one. Oh yeah, awesome. This is basically my OCs, like my really big OCs haul. I'm a massive, massive fan of the OCs, and a seller on Discogs had some, a reputable seller, had some of their rare colored vinyl pressings for sale, and they were taking offers. And I ended up getting some really, really, really great prices. Just in like the 8 months I've been collecting, and maybe like the 6 months where I've been actively collecting the OC's rare albums, the prices have skyrocketed just in that like less than a year, like half a year. And I'm cheap, I'm stingy, I'm not gonna pay like full market price for records that cost people $10, $15, $18 when they were first released. So, what's this? Oh, I forgot about that. Completely forgot about this. The Easy Goings. This is cool. This is kind of a forgotten Greg Turkington, aka Neil Hamburger Band. What was there on here? There's something on here that I really wanted. I can't remember now. It's only 3 tracks. Maybe I just picked it up because it was like $3. But they're good. They're kind of like a joke novelty band. Not as like outrageous as Fax Ted or anything, but they're pretty cool. Now this is definitely one of my rare OC's albums. I actually have this on black vinyl, but I wanted the colored edition. I have to speed this up or I'm going to get that 15-minute problem again. This is Fortress 7-inch with Man in a Suitcase on the B-side. I honestly can't even really remember either of those tracks because they're not available on any other albums as far as I know as of now. Oh, this is really cool. Even has the hype stickers. This might even be a new record because who I bought it from was actually a record seller. This is Moonsick, a 12-inch EP. I think there's only a couple songs. 4 songs. And no, this is on what they describe. Oh yeah, it is sealed. Wow, cool. I'm not going to open that because it's going to take too long. It's on bone-colored vinyl, which I think just means white, or is a fancy word for white. Let's save this, although you can clearly tell what it is. Singles Collection Volume 3. This is kind of another add-on. It is a colored version, and I think I ended up getting it just for like 20 Canadian dollars, which is not very much. This is the, can't remember, it's like half Pepto-Bismol, half clear or something. They have like kind of funny names for all of them. I actually have a couple other colored versions of this, but this one's probably the rarest one, at least as far as I know. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, it's not even a great compilation. The first half is good. The second half, not so much. This actually, since I've been waiting for it to come out, has been reissued again on Versace Vomit vinyl, which I believe is just a fancy name for clear with white splatter. I don't regret buying this because this is like a really limited copy that is pretty desirable now. This is drop, by the way, and kind of cool as well. The cover does have like gold, I don't know, embossing or gilding or whatever that is different from the standard black pressing version. But the record itself, that's cool, is kind of like translucent gold color. This is probably their most expensive or their rarest or most valuable single colored album. There are a few double colored albums they have that are more valuable than this, but when you look at what you're actually getting, this is a lot for one record. I got a really good price. I've been waiting for this, to find this for a good price for like 6 months since I started actively collecting OC's colored vinyl. It's great. I'm probably not even going to listen to it. I'm just going to put it in the jacket and just store it away. Really happy to have that. Anyways, I got a couple minutes left, so just kind of say thanks for watching, and I assure you I will have a lot more content. I'm going to get like a burst of like a whole bunch of videos coming out when I actually sort out my 15-minute cap or barrier, whatever. Hopefully that'll be sooner than later. Absolutely without a doubt, let me know what you think of my unboxing. What did I, anything cool I picked up, your thoughts, any of them that you own. I'd love to hear some suggestions, ideas for my channel. I'm always open to that. Leave some comments down below. I don't get back instantly, but I definitely always read comments, like always, always, always. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you again soon.